The first year after I retired, things were still pretty shut down, and I really did not do very much that first year of retirement. But the second year, I got a call from a woman who owns a place called Bridges, which is near our former school. And it's a private residential care place for elderly folks. And she called me up and she said, you know, now that you are retired, I think that you should turn your attention to the older and wiser generation, and I have an opportunity for you. And the opportunity was she wanted me to come and work with the elderly residents, that because of COVID, there was really a shortage of staff. And she wanted me to transport people to medical appointments and, you know, and help out in any way I could. And when I retired, my doctor said to me, now that you're retired, I don't want you to go back to work. So a lot of people, you know, retire and they don't really retire. So I think that there's really something to finding a sweet spot when you retire, between not doing anything at all and just sitting on the couch all day, and being so active that that it's like you never retired at all. So I've been trying to be protective of my time in terms of, I want to be able to keep busy and keep active, but I don't want to be so locked into a schedule that that it feels like I'm at work again. So when Elizabeth asked me about coming to work with her at Bridges, at first I was thinking, like, she's right. I spent my whole career working with little folks. You know, I like children very much, and I had not really ever considered about, okay, what's it going to be like now working with elderly people. And then part of what she wanted me to do is that some of those folks are, you know, various stages of physical or mental incapacity. So that means wheelchair, and it means using a wheelchair van and taking people to medical appointments, sometimes close and sometimes a little further away. And that was a little scary to me and a little intimidating. And I really had to think, like, do I want to, you know, is that something I want to do at this point in my life? And, you know, I discussed it with my wife, as I do any major decision. And, you know, I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, okay, well, let me go and talk to her and take a look around and, you know, scope out the situation. And I decided that I would do it. So for this March, it'll be 1 year that I've been working with the residents at Bridges, and I have absolutely loved doing that.